And Memphis starts out with the ball. And now the opening lineup for Boston. They've got Johnson, Kevin McHale out there with Parrish. Then it's Ainge, and it's Bird in at the 3, the small forward.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Now here's McHale. Now here is Ainge. Just 5 on the clock. Bird's shot is good.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Morant against Ainge. It's good.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Ainge against Morant. Bird left side for Randolph. And Bird gets it to go on the assist by Ainge. Bird's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Ainge. Back to McHale. And Gasol sends it back.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Parrish with it. He's defended by Gasol. Chalk up 2 there. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 3-point lead. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Pass to Parrish. And it's Parrish with the jam.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Conley surveying the D. Launches it. Sinks the triple.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
And here's a timeout from K.C. Jones now. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Tony Allen's checked in for Memphis. Number 9, Tony Allen. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Ainge, the pass to Bird. Here's Parrish. The shot comes out. Gasol with the defensive effort. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Memphis moving it around. Morant against Parrish. 6 to shoot. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 13 points.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Ainge kicks to Johnson. Back to Ainge. Pass to Bird. The Celtics need to get a shot off. From deep, Parrish. And it's Gasol with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Now here's Morant for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. He's got 16.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
McHale misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Morant looking around. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
A great score. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the seriously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
Here is Seasting. Pass to Walton. Now Vincent. Over Abdul Rahim. Shot to stop the run. It's deflected. And here we go. Out to Morant. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And he dunks it down.
Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Celtics trail by 16. Vincent on the wing. Guarded by Morant. Vincent's shot is good. And so here's Memphis. And then Morant slams it in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here is Seasting. Bibby covering. Seasting passes to Vincent. Here is Seasting. They set the pick. The high post shot. Kite. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Morant. Yep, that one goes. Morant's got 25 points in the game.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Here's Vincent. Again, the Celtics good for two. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Tony Allen is out there with Bibby. Then it's Pau Gasol. Then it's Shane Battier. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And so it's Boston with it. Pau Gasol missing from long range. Seasting passes to McHale. Allen for 3. It's good. The assist this time from Bibby. Allen's got himself on the board with 3 there. Celtics trail by 17. Pass to Vincent. Here's Wedman. He's guarded by Battier. Walton with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Seasting, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Allen. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Allen's got his second bucket of the night. Here is Seasting. Bibby covering. Seasting passes to Wedman. Here's McHale. Got a piece of it. It's intercepted. Pass to Walton. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Battier kicks to Gasol. That's good from Bibby on the assist by Gasol. Bibby's got his first 2 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense.
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one. And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like that.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Morant comes in for Allen, and Mike Conley is subbed in for Mike Bibby. The Celtics also changing it up. Parrish is checked in for Walton. Bird comes in for Wedman, and Dennis Johnson's subbed in for Vincent. Battier against Bird. Over Battier. A nice shot by Bird. Bird's got 6.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Conley gets the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
And how about that move? Pat Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish.
Seasting passes to Johnson. A wide open look for Bird. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. 8 points for him.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And that one's good. Morant.
Good D sometimes just isn't enough against Ja Morant.
Celtics trail by 21. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Parrish, and it's Parrish with the jam.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Morant. He's got 27. And the rejection by Parrish. Pass to Seasting. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Memphis moving it around. And that one's good. Morant. Morant's got 29.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Bird with the bucket.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Pass to Bird over Battier. Bird misses.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Battier, the pass to Gasol. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Celtics trail by 21. Johnson surveying the floor. To the middle, here's Bird. Offensive rebound, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. And some changes here for the Celtics. Walton comes in for McHale, and Ainge is subbed in for Seasting. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Now Gasol is checked in for the Grizzlies. Randolph comes in for Rudy Gay. Stolen by Michael Conley. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. It's Morant with the drop. And then Morant slams it in.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Ainge, the pass to Bird. Over Randolph. Boston again missing. Memphis leading by 23. Here's Morant. Adds in, coming off an assist from Randolph. Morant's got 12 points now in the quarter. Johnson against Conley. On the wing, Bird. 10 points for him. No good, unable to end this run.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Memphis out in front, just dominating this one. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And on the floor for KC Jones starting the second half. Kevin McHale out there with Bird. Then it's Ainge, then it's Johnson, and it's Parrish in at the 5 down low. Memphis with the ball. Here's Morant, and it's Bird with the rebound.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise, so we'll see some free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Bird.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Grizzlies leading by 23. Here's Morant, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Morant's got 39. Ainge against Morant. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Bird with it. He's picked up by Morant. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. There's the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 41.
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Get physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
Bird. Boston. No good that time either. Pulls up. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Morant's got 43 points.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Ja Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Guys, back to you.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks.
Nothing you can do about that. Morant is skilled at looking just past defenders and knocking jumpers down.
Here's Johnson. And the rejection by Morant. Driving inside. Parrish grabs the board. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Stolen by Conley. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Morant. Whoa, look out!
Goodness.
Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those,
Yeah.
that's for sure. Johnson outside. Bird outside. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Bird's gotten 6 of his 12 shots to drop, hitting 50% on the night. Morant drives in. Rebound, Boston. Here's Ainge. No scoring in this one. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2.
Clearly caught him off guard with that move. Not the guy you'd expect to bust out a spin, but it worked beautifully there.
Here's Morant. Right through the D for the layup. Morant's got 49 points in the game.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Johnson dishes to Ainge. From 20 feet out. No good from Bird.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Morant outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 14 points here in the second half.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
Here's Ainge. Good work defensively by Gasol.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Yeah, he's got great position, and it makes it a really tough shot, even from such close range.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
So Boston ends up going with a new group.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Morant. There's 1:17 left to play here in the third. Seasting passes to Kite. That's tipped. Now Bibby. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Bibby's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
With the drive, and that one is hammered home.
And so tenacious on the attack. Love seeing Bibby take the initiative on offense.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks, and it's Walton missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Jackson gets the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Grizzlies opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back with you right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies making a change here. And so here's Memphis. They've got Bibby. Miller is out there with Conley. Then there's John Morant. And it's Reeves in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here is Seasting, covered by Miller. The Celtics working the ball around now. And the foul on Mike Bibby. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Grizzlies. Here is Seasting. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Walton. Here's McHale. Tries yet again, and it's good on the way in.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
It's deflected, and he recovers it. Now, here's Morant for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Morant's got 58.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
Redmond the pass to McHale. Over Bibby, and McHale gets it to go.
Even if the D has an impact, there is no way he's blocking that shot. He's giving up way too much size.
And they double up Morant. Pass to Reeves. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Celtics making a switch here. Bird's checked in.
Number 33, Larry Bird.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. With the teardrop.
Bringing it on D. Morant with the swat.
And Morant throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Walton throws it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And they double up Morant. Stolen by Bird. Reeves with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Bird. Ja Morant with the rebound. Morant's got 5 rebounds tonight. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. That one goes. Count it.
He's got an elite combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out on the break, though.
Here is Seasting, covered by Miller. Six on the shot clock. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Celtics ball.
Boston making some changes. Parrish, he's checked in for Walton. And Dennis Johnson's subbed in for Seasting. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And Parrish is an active big man, someone that uses his size and length well on the offensive glass.
Here's Bibby. Puts it in off the nasty crossover.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Johnson, the pass to McHale. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Pass to Jackson. Bibby kicks to Jackson. There's the 3. Drops in the tray.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
McHale on the wing. Here's Wedman. There's a minute 34 left in the 4th quarter. Shot's good from Bird.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Can't hit that one. On the wing, Johnson. Here's McHale. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Here's Jackson. Again, Memphis.
You won't see Jackson take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but he is certainly capable from there.
Johnson up top. Bibby covering. Johnson kicks to Bird. Had a hand on it. And now the fast break. Bibby with the ball. And he goes in for the dunk.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed. Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
And Memphis making a change here. Morant's checked in. Ainge is checked in for Boston. One heck of a crossover there.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Got a piece of it. Reeves finds Morant. And they pick up 2.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed them early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense.